Hello, everybody. This is your girl, Miss Nicole Tyler. This is my video update for everybody. It took me a while to come on tonight and before because I'm really depressed. So yeah. So yeah, I'm better. But it's just every day is a different day. Every day you feel different symptoms. Far as me, hi everybody. I just want to start talking because this stuff is a lot. Is a lot, and so I just cry off and on. Y'all know I'm a huge crybaby, so I cry a lot. Okay, I cry a lot because I'm really depressed too, and the doctors know. And it just all that stuff that happened. I mean, y'all know me. Y'all know I run my mouth. And I just think about the day before, all the other days before that happened. And I was a regular person. I thought I was. And, for all the doctors to say all that stuff, it just like threw me in it did something to my mind. So it's like, what the hell is going on? So when I think about it, which is all the time, it makes me sad. I got my tissue because y'all know I cry all the time. So don't y'all cry because I cry all the time. Don't y'all cry. Y'all be happy. Especially the ones that didn't do the thing like I did. But I am better. But just every day you have different symptoms. Okay, because I was talking to my cousin, and my cousin was telling me because another one of my cousins, they actually was hospitalized with the COVID. They didn't take the shot, and then everything went to hell like me. So, and she was telling me that she was having all this stuff going on. And I was telling her about the stuff I had going on. So she said, I think you got that haulers, which I had never heard of no damn COVID haulers, long haulers or whatever they're calling it. So remember I was saying that every time I came on before that I was fine, I don't have anything, I'm doing great, which I was. So I thought I was doing great until that day. Okay. And so she was just telling me about all this long haulers and you got all these symptoms and stuff like that. And I had never heard of it. So you know how they be spying on you. They spy on our phone calls. Okay. Now somebody told me you're supposed to take your phone and put it down turn your phone to the bottom or turn it down like this so they don't spy. So right after I talked to my cousin and I was telling her all the stuff I had going on, soon after videos start popping up for me to watch on YouTube. You know how they do on YouTube, they just send you all these videos. And so I started watching the videos and I was just in shock. I was in shock because a lot of the stuff that these long haulers are going through, I'm going through. Now, some of the things that I'm going through that you probably hear people who say they've had the thing or they had COVID. You hear them say they have, I know me. I have shortness of breath a lot. Some days I feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack. Like some just sits on my chest all day long and it's like real scary because you don't know what to do. You take the aspirin, nothing work. You just don't know what to do. You can't keep running back and forth to the hospital when you have these symptoms. You just have to, I just be afraid. Y'all know I'm really afraid of a lot of stuff, especially stuff that I never was going through in the beginning. This hair, nothing that I was going through in the beginning. So when I'm having these little symptoms, I just be freezing up and just be like, I ain't gonna move. I'm just gonna sit like this all day. I be afraid of everything. So, that's some of my symptoms. Like sometimes I have like something sitting on my chest all day long. I have the panic attacks, which is scary as hell. I've never really was having panic attacks. And them panic attacks is horrible. Now, I can't think of who called me right before I went to the hospital. I talked to somebody on the phone. They might be in the chat. And they were telling me that they suffer with panic attacks and they horrible, they take medicine. And I was just saying, I done had two. I'm scared to death because I never was suffering with these things. And so I just kept having them back to back to back, and they were horrible. I was hollering, screaming, yelling, wanted to run outside naked, like all kind of stuff was going on. I didn't know what to do. Y'all know I have problems with my knees now worse than it was. It was just horrible. I was just crying, hollering, calling my kids, and they on FaceTime, like, calm down. I'm like, it was horrible. And so I was having those like a lot of times during the day. Every day I was just having bad panic attacks. It was scary. It was scary. My heart beating fast. I don't know what to do. I thinking about running outside, just hollering. I just did not know what to do. So I was suffering with that, and now I didn't calm down to like maybe one every other day, or every 2 days I might feel it coming on, and I don't freak out and be running. I just be walking and just pacing it. I just find little things to look at to calm me down, and just because it'd be terrible. So now I have high blood pressure, which I never had high blood pressure before. I never had that before. My pressure been up. I'm usually like 125. I usually can predict my blood pressure. 125 over 70. That's usually me. I'm like 145 on to 90 something, 80, 90. I'm just high. And that's high for me. Now, some people probably be like, oh, Nicole, that ain't nothing. I have 200 over 100. But that's y'all. But far as me, for 49 years, I've always had low blood pressure, like normal blood pressure, normal pulse. Now my pulse is, I used to have like 70 pulse, 72. Now my pulse is 100 to 130. That's my new pulse now. It's between that. And that's high. And it's like, I don't know. I'm in a lot of more pain now. I guess, in my opinion, the moderna, to me, it increased everything. It exacerbated everything in my body. So now I do have to get a cane now. My daughter was like, you need to get a cane. I was like, no, I'm not going to put that on myself. But now I have to get a cane. I can't do no lifting for real. I can't do a lot of walking. I start, how I walk now. If I try to overdo it now, and it don't take long. This was my joke I made up for myself. I be walking like I'm doing a snake. Like, that's how I be walking like that now. So I said, Nicole, you don't want to be, out in no cane and thinking you can do it, and then you just fall apart. Because that's what I've been doing. I fall apart. My legs give out. My hips now hurt. My back, that hurt. My lower back hurt. Sometimes my arms going numb. It's like, okay, these are just new things that I never was experiencing. Now I have my ear hurt. Like I woke up 3 weeks ago. I woke up and my ear was hurting, and I was like, okay. I said, I don't have earaches. I never suffer with earaches or nothing, because I would tell y'all. So I said, okay. So then when I went to go to try to eat. Now, y'all know I was having problems trying to eat before, because I guess they say I'm anemic. They said I was anemic. My blood has come up to a 10 last time they checked. It was a 5. I had to have a blood transfusion. I never known about me being anemia, being anemic. So, I was having problems with feeding myself, and the food wouldn't, my mind couldn't tell my mouth to do right. Couldn't tell my mind. My mind won't tell my mouth to swallow, to swallow foods. I was going through that. Okay, now I am eating, right? Okay, so 3 weeks ago, I woke up with an earache, and my jaw was hurting, and my mouth was hurting. Like, all this was sore and hurting and was a little swollen. So I called my daughter. So my daughter said, yeah, your face swollen. What's going on with that? I said, I don't know. I said, I just woke up like this. So when I was trying to eat my food, I couldn't open my mouth on this side, on the left side. I said, what is that? So I started trying to do exercises, which is, this week has been okay with me eating. I can eat the food, but I still feel my earache and my jaw still hurt Like if I chew, you know how you chew a certain food and you go, and the whole thing just started hurting. So I thought that was weird. So I started taking ear drops and I started taking antibiotics. Nothing was working. So to me, it's a neurological thing. I don't know, maybe fibromyalgia. I don't know, because I still have pains running through my body. Now I have more pains through my body. You just have burning pains, burning sensation, like your wrist just burn for no reason. You just like, what the hell is that? You might have your foot on fire. You don't know. You just sitting there on fire. You don't know what the hell you're on fire. You just like, what the going on? So these things been happening to me. One day I this happened last week. I woke up, I was just dizzy and like vertigo for a whole day. When you walk in, you bumping into the wall, you don't know, you just like, what the hell what is this? Every day is something different. It's more stuff, but I probably can't remember. But it's just every day is a new day when you're dealing with I don't know if this is the long haulers or and it's probably both from the SHOT, as far as me. Just a lot of different things happening down in the lady part, stuff going on down there. It's like, okay, what is this? I just got crazy stuff going on, and I just cry all the time because I don't know what the hell going on, and I feel embarrassed telling the doctors because I'm like, they can't really tell you, what's going on with you. From what I've been looking at on TV and looking at the videos and stuff, a lot of people are going through the same thing. You don't feel normal. You really feel different. You don't feel the same. You feel weird as hell. I was telling y'all about when I sleep, my mouth shake now. Some days you wake up, you might have little shakes. You don't know. You just wait for them to go away. You don't know what the hell going on with your body. So it's real scary because sometimes you feel like you're going to die. You just be like, I'm just going, you really, when you feeling like impending doom and you're going to die, what I do, I normally stay up and just watch the TV and just take deep breaths and just try to wait for it to go away. Because the truth is, what I've been experiencing, it'll go away in your sleep. And when you wake up the next day, it's something else. So, but while you going through these little symptoms, you feel afraid because sometimes they new symptoms you didn't ever have. And it's just every day is something new. I have been driving, and so I don't drive at night. And I don't go out every day. I go out maybe twice a day and that's if I only have to, like I had to go to the doctor's appointment. And so by me still having like mind fog, or mind, like something be still wrong with my mind sometimes, when I drive, I can't. You all should focus on the road. I focus on the road, but it's like I'm focusing on the road too hard. I don't know if that's the right definition as far as what I'm saying, because I noticed like if I'm not focusing on that road, I'll start veering into people lane. That's what I did that like a couple of times, and it scared me so bad. So I said, no, just, no driving at night. If I'm a drive, I just like really focus really hard. Like I don't look at I be focused when I be driving now. You know how I used to be driving and chilling and now it's like I just be focusing, razor sharp on the road. I don't really try to, so I noticed that when I'm driving, it's like a motion sickness thing going on with me when I'm driving. For some reason, it's like, I don't know if it's the lines on the road or when you passing cars, it's like something motion going on with me. So I don't look at nothing. I just be focusing straight on the road. I try to look at the people beside me. I don't look at the trees. I just, because I don't know if it's a motion thing. It's like a motion, I feel a little anxiety coming on, all this weird stuff that never was happening before. So I try not to drive unless I really have to drive, because I'd be like, I don't know what the hell might happen inside the car. I don't be knowing what the hell going on. I be just, I say, hey, and people think I'm normal, but then I be like, oh, I try to be as normal as I can. I try not to, be, you just want to be normal around people. But yeah, it's not fun. And so I was watching a lot of the long haul of people, and they look normal, but I understand. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all straight up, if I had never went through this myself, and I was looking at them people on the TV, I'd be like, these people, something wrong with these people. Ain't nothing going on. I'll be saying there's nothing going on. I would be saying, they going to the doctor? What? I'll be listening to their stories and stuff and going, like, okay, I'm gonna believe you. You said this stuff happening. All right, the doctors ain't found nothing. Okay. But since I've been going through this weird stuff like these people, I believe it. It's true. So now when I see the little long haul of people on TV, I be saying, they can't find, when they do your blood and stuff, they don't find really nothing. It's crazy. They don't find nothing. People out of work, you can't work because you don't know what day is gonna be the day. Far as me, I don't know what day it's gonna be when my body just gonna give out because I'm having all this stuff. Now it seems like with the lesions on my spine, it seems like since I did that shot, it seemed like it exacerbated, and now I be in a lot of pain. I don't know what may happen. I don't know if I'm gonna go to work and the panic attack's gonna come, because they already do come. So you don't know what day. If I'm out with a client and then I'm flipping out because you have panic attacks, or if you having the dizzy spells and you out with your patient, you supposed to be knowing what you're doing, and you all messed up in the mind. I'm more forgetful than I used to be. I almost burned down my house, burned down my apartment. I did that because I still can't smell, and my taste buds messed up. So y'all know I be thinking I can do it, so I don't waddle myself to the kitchen. People who can't smell, stay out the kitchen. I left something on the stove. I couldn't smell it was burning. Then it was a fire. Now, y'all know I can't walk fast. So I was like, oh my God, I was crying. I was in tears and was trying to put the little fire out in the kitchen. I was by myself. My thing did go off, but that don't go off until you fan it or make it go off. So all that was going on with me trying to put the fire out. I can't walk. My mind effed up. I'm thinking slowly, like everything was going like slow motion, and I'm trying to put out a fire. So I said, no more. Don't do that. Some things you think you can do, you can't do anymore. Like cook sometimes. You can't cook. You have to. So what I have been doing now, since I did that like twice. I ain't start 2 fires, but I started 1 fire. And then the next day, I forgot, almost like I forgot, because my mind I'm forgetful. And then I had something boiling off the stove or something. So now, and I can't smell. So now what I do is I just stay in the kitchen. That's what I do. I sit in the kitchen now, and I stay in there. I don't move out the kitchen because so a lot of people been complaining they can't smell, and a lot of people been having problems. So mine was almost, I burned down the kitchen. So so now I can't do no cooking unless I stay. If I put it on the stove, I gotta stay in there, and I've been doing good with that. What else? It's so many things that I suffer with now that I did not suffer with before, and I be forgetting, but I think some of them I did good telling y'all. No, my eyes, okay. My eyes are still the same. For y'all know I wear contact lenses. I already have bad vision. What just gets me is the pain, because I'm in like constant pain, and feel like I'm having a heart attack. That scares me. The dizziness or for being very forgetful. Sometimes I think I've done something I didn't do. I didn't do the things I thought I did. And sometimes my son will tell me things I forget, and then he'll remind me, and I'll be like, I don't remember that at all. And I just don't remember. It just be like it just never happened. track of time. Sometimes I forget the days of the week. Everybody forgets that, but far as me, I will I'll forget real quickly. Like my daughter be reminding me is today is this day, and I will forget and still to that day I thought it was, and my mind would tell me that it's Wednesday for the whole day. And I keep on, and my daughter be like, you know what day it is? I said, you done told me it's Wednesday. And I would just really forget. I really believe it's Wednesday. It's really weird. And I done did that a couple of times. And so I'm trying to have calendars around the house to remind me just in case I forget again, you know. And the thing is when you forget that you done forgot. That's the bad things. You forget that you forgot. And so, and now I have calendars and stuff around to remind me of stuff, and my bills I pay, I have them out now on my table, in big black ink, so I don't forget, you know, because I'll sit down and I'll write something the day before and say, don't forget, pay this, Nicole, today is this, little things like that, because I will damn it forget, and I forget that I forgot. So that's why I don't be wanting to come on, you know, because I be feeling so depressed and I be crying and everything. And I just be in tears because I'm like, I feel effed up today. I don't feel good. I don't know why. I feel sad. I don't know why. I just want to cry. Okay, I cry. And then I know I messed up from what I did that day when I took that, you know what. But, you know, just thinking about the things, just thinking about how happy I was, and to now I'm not myself. So it just makes me so depressed. So, okay, I think that's it. I'll look at some of y'all messages. And I do want to thank y'all for donating. And it has helped out a whole lot. And I thank y'all for y'all messages. And I be getting y'all messages, and I be like, I got to be strong, Nicole. You don't give up. Don't give up, you know, because you think about death. And you think about stuff like that, and you're like, I hope I'll be alive, you know, to see my kids this and my grandkids. You be thinking all kind of stuff, and then the next day you feel a whole nother symptom, and it's like, okay, what's going on? That stuff is real. I hate to tell y'all, I can vouch for it. I would have never believed those people. I would never believe them, but I believe them now because I'm going through it. Okay, Menopause does that too. I keep 3 calendars. Pam C said she keep 3 calendars. These are all symptoms, early symbol of COVID. I pray that you feel better. Well, thank you. Sending you have COVID brain. A vaccine doesn't do that to you. Somebody say you have the COVID brain. Google Calendar is good for that too. I be feeling like that shot is sort of like the flu, but they put the flu in you so that you be immune if you get it. I don't know. I'm still going through a whole lot of stuff. We're human. Tears of love and growth. Yeah, I just be crying all the damn time, child. Y'all see, I don't even put on the eyelashes. I cry things off. I be crying all the time, y'all. I promise y'all. I cry so damn much, child. I be just in here crying. I need to save my tears. Somebody used to say they have a bucket of tears or something. That's me, the bucket of tears lady. You should start playing video games. It was scientifically proven that video games help with memory issues. You actually improve. You know what I play? I play Miss Pac-Man on my phone. I don't know. That probably ain't no good for memory. That's what I do play. Yes, keep staying strong. That can help you with the reminders. Get you. Oh, yeah. Okay. My dad doctor said it pushed my dad litmus faster. He's had the same actions as you talking about for 4 months and out the hospital, but God is strengthening him daily. Now he have not been back. That's good, Lydia. Yeah, them symptoms be terrible. Woo. Them symptoms, y'all, ain't no joke. They terrible. You feel anxiety. Like I feel anxiety now. Like I have high anxiety right now. I really do. I'm like, before I came on, I didn't know if I should push the start button to play. I was like, I don't know. You need to calm down. All that stuff. You just feel anxiety for the craziest stuff. It's like, what the hell? I just don't know. It's just weird. It's just the weirdest shit I could tell you. Go just to get dressed. I be just so so flabbergasted to put clothes on. I be running things, going through my mind. It just, I can't tell y'all. All I can tell y'all is, just take care of yourselves. Oh, how are you doing, Mr. Wolverine? Hey, Wolverine, I'm trying to make it, Wolverine. Document your trials and tribulations. Very therapeutic, and you don't have to post it. Yeah, my daughter says write all this stuff down. Oh, somebody said he had it too. Somebody said he had it. Well, woo. Because see, this is what I really still believe that we all have it. I still, this is just me personally. I believe that we all have it, but our immune systems takes care of it, does what it's supposed to do. And for some ungodly reason, some people just catch it. I'm talking about the COVID. Some people, and some people get through it, but then they have these after effects. YouTube, it might be YouTube messing up the stream. I don't know how it's looking out there, but YouTube may be messing up the stream. But I don't know. I just think that if everybody took the test, it will say positive, and just certain people are able to not have no symptoms, and some people are having symptoms, but they're just like flu symptoms, like you all said, flu symptoms. But y'all know I was fine. I thought I was fine. I didn't have none. I was doing just great. I just had my little knees issue. My knees bother me. But after that day, Lord knows, I don't know what the hell happened. It was terrible. It was terrible. I mean, I did not know what was going on. And when they said I had to have a blood transfusion, I said, what the hell y'all talking about? What are you talking about? I did that video for y'all. I was like, you see me? I was in shock. I was like, blood transfusion? What are y'all talking about? Because I didn't never had no signs of being anemic before. Y'all know, I think I went to the doctor in 19 because I thought something was going on with my thyroid. I don't know if y'all saw that video. And I think Tasha K came on there too. Giving me all this stuff about her thyroid because she has thyroid problems. And they told me everything was normal. So, I'm like, okay, so these people telling me, your blood is dropping and it's a 5 now. And I'm like, what are y'all talking about? So last I had a blood test, it was a 10. They drew blood yesterday. I don't know what it is now. So they said they were going to test me again to see if my blood is dropping or if it's increasing. And it had increased. So yeah, and I never had problems with my blood being anemic or anything. I never had these dumb issues. Y'all go figure with that one. High fever 103 came out of nowhere. Muscle aches and chills, soup and orange juice for the whole week. Okay. Yes, y'all sorry about my, I'll be tearing up. Yes, and here they come talking about getting this SHOT. Some of us allergic to different things and don't know. Yeah. That's right. Everybody's allergic to stuff here in America, especially our people. A lot of people are walking around. Yeah. Well, thank you, Pretty Kitty. Do you think you had it before the vaccine? If I did have it before the vaccine, I had no symptoms. So that's all I can tell you. Yeah. If I had it before, because I've said that maybe I had it before and I just I didn't know, because I didn't have any. I won't coughing, breathing funny. They said that it affects your lungs. I didn't have none of that kind of stuff. I was just my fine, normal, happy go lucky self. I have pains, but I'm able to still work with my being in pain. I'm still able to work, but now I won't be able to work the way I'm going. And it's getting worse for me, far as these, since this SHOT and my blood dropping, it has made the lesions in my back worse. Far as pain level, like I can't stand too long, I can't walk too long. I start walking like I'm doing a snake. It'd be worse. It'd be terrible. So then I get anxiety. It's like a flush come over me. Like once I start can't walk, I get warm, hot, can't breathe. That makes everything worse, because then I start freaking out inside, and I start freaking out. I started crying, every damn thing. It's just be crazy. So I try not to really go nowhere. I just don't go nowhere. I be too scared. So they have neutralized me, because I'm scared to death for everything. I be scared, y'all. It's a scary feeling. You just be scared. I don't know what makes you scared, but it to me, I just be feeling scared all the time. So it's weird. I can't describe it. I just be feeling real scared. Just even come on tonight, I was real afraid. I was like, forget this. I don't think you should go and talk about this stuff. This stuff make you depressed, and you don't need to talk about this stuff. This stuff make you upset, and then you gotta calm yourself down there. Lord. Yeah, it make me scared, y'all. I be afraid. Yeah, I believe that, Lydia. Yeah. So I just pray for you all. I pray for my family. I pray for you. And I just ask that, you all just, because I think that I still believe it's a bio weapon. Yes, I do. And I believe the SHOT is all that stuff was created at the same time. So, and also what I've been looking at on television, these variants that's coming out, those are not of Satan. The variants that's coming out, those are natural. They just based off of what's already out there with the COVID. They done mutated and variants of that, and they done got I don't know if anybody want that, because this one that I had and with those long haulers had, it's bad enough. And some people are DYING, right? Some people are doing that. Some people are having neurological problems where they really shake. They permanent seizure state. If you just if you like me, I was only going to the same couple of places. When I did go out, I didn't really go out a lot. So I go to the same store. I go in the morning. I do this. I was doing my same little routine. So I don't even know how I got this stuff, because I went through the whole 20 doing my same routine. I didn't really change it up. Yeah, I had a lot of praying, y'all, and I pray for y'all. I be praying all night and crying, crying and praying. Lord help us all, Lord. It's sad. So those variants that coming out was not created in no lab. Okay, y'all, be careful. And you know why I think that too, y'all? Because I watched NOI.org. I think that's Farrakhan, the Muslims here in America, in Chicago, and they have two videos out, part 1 and part 2, if YouTube ain't take them down. But I think you can go on their website, NOI.org, and they have something about, I think the title is "Do Not Take That," what, part 1 and part 2, and they go into some good details about it. and they break it down and everything. They go to Israel. They be talking about all what was going on for the last 1 or 2 years, before all this happened. And and they was talking about those variances, and they were saying those variances is from the COVID and how it mutated and got all these different strains. I was like, Lord, I don't want to get none of that stuff, the variants, because I wouldn't make it. Okay, because the way I'm going now, I don't think I would make it. Okay, so I'm like, I don't want to catch none of that stuff, not none. And also, they was talking about, if you all had heard in the news too before, that it was almost like they brought up HIV. Have y'all heard of that? How it's similar to the HIV virus? And they was talking about that, and they were saying something about the COVID is similar to the HIV, or they took some parts of the HIV when they was making it and they put it in the COVID. I was like, what? Because did y'all hear the news when they were saying that some people was testing positive for HIV? Y'all heard that, right? That ain't no new news. And I was like, how the hell is that? I was like, what? I was like, but on NOI.org, if y'all go over there, if they haven't taken it down from YouTube, you can go on their website and watch it. And they were saying that they were saying that somehow they took parts of that and put it in the COVID. These people are terrible to do these things. And that's why the Most High says, come out of her, my people, because he know. Somebody said, no, it's not. God showed up to let me know by seeing all the effects this stuff is causing. Yes, you give him the praise. Yes, you do. I'm thinking that because it's not a cure for, to help one withstand that if they were to get it. Yeah, because because each person, like we said, just like me, I'm allergic to penicillin, cats, dogs, dust, the main stuff everybody's allergic to. Mold, me and mold don't get along at all. I probably mold stop my breathing and everything. I can't breathe at all. It's horrible when and I could tell when I'm around mold. I just start going into it when I'm around something moldy. Eyes, my throat, I just start freaking out before I can't breathe. So I don't, whenever I get that something, I run clean outside. I don't be around no damn mold at all. That mold would take me clean out. I can't be around no mold. So I'm allergic to a lot of things. And so my daughter was looking up things, trying to figure out what was going on with me. You know how your kids be like, oh, I got to find out what's wrong with my mama. I got to cure my mama. My daughter go into all of that kind of stuff. And it shows something that that penicillin, she said something about it was a medicine induced anemia. No, that's what my daughter said. No doctor said that. That's what my daughter said. She saw it was medicine induced, like that thing right here, the SHOT. It induced my anemia that I allegedly have. Allegedly, that I didn't know I had at first. That I never had all my life, that I just got down out of the blue. Out of the blue. So my daughter said it was medically induced. Now, who wants to be involved with something like that? Now, I'm the first case that I seen like that, but there is other cases where people just they be fine. And these are doctors. I saw something where a doctor said his friend was a doctor and he did the thing. And he died a couple of days. Say he had some type of tumors in his head. So I think it could do something they do something to the cell because of the mRNA, right? So you got to be careful, man. You got to be careful with this stuff. This stuff ain't no joke. I call it a smart. That's what I call it, a smart VACINE or VACCINE. I call it a smart one. Somebody said, man, Major, Yeah, it made your blood count drop. It did something because it took me out. It was taking me out, boy. That it was terrible. That's it's like it's like when I go to bed now, it's like, okay, you go to bed and it's like, all right, you pray, you say your prayers, and then you wake up and you don't know. You don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know what new symptom. You don't know if you're gonna be able to walk. You don't know you're dizzy. You don't know you're going to. You just don't know a lot of stuff. You don't know if you're gonna be able to brush your teeth. You don't know. You don't know if for some reason you can't do it. It's really, I can't really describe. It's just so weird. It's a brain. It crosses the brain barrier. They try to say on CNN it don't, but it does. It does because it causes neurological effects. So I don't know why they lying to the damn people. But anyway, we know why they lying. Oh no! I ain't no. I ain't do that. No, I'm not doing that. No. I didn't do that, y'all. No, I'm not doing. I'm not taking the pot there. Because I think I'll be gone. I wouldn't be alive. That's my personal belief. Yeah, well, hopefully, if your Wi-Fi tripping, it may be on my end because YouTube is they messing with people's streams and stuff too. Cause they don't want. I don't know why they don't want people talking about this stuff. I guess they just want crazy people going through effects, can't work, can't walk, can't talk. The mind messed up, panic attacks every day. I don't know why they don't want to get this out, but oh boy. I'm on just the one for my panic attacks. I'm not on no meds like that. I don't believe in taking a lot of meds. Yeah, Gemini 55. I don't believe in all that. Well, thank you, JC. Yeah. No, I don't believe in taking a lot of stuff like that. And so I still have a lot of doctor's appointments coming up, of course, because I have to have a whole lot of stuff done. I have to have all kind of stuff done. So that's my new life now. Yeah, that's my new life now. So yeah. And that just make me depressed. Everything make me depressed because you know, I don't know. It's just sad. It's just sad thing. And what make me so sad is not that what's going on with me. What make me sad is a lot of people going through this. That's what make me so sad. It ain't just me. I'm not by myself. It's a lot of people. And some people lost their lives. I'm just sad about that. So that make me real sad. That our government and stuff is doing this to us, which they've been doing this to us for hundreds of years, putting stuff in the foods and all this crazy stuff, these foods that they know, that they may have used something from animals like rats and things like that. And that's what I believe. And putting stuff in the foods and which does give you cancer. Some things give you, you eat, have those carcinogens in it, so that makes me sad. That makes me sad. So yeah. So that's why, it's good to eat your best. You don't know what you eat and you pray over your food. You try to eat your fruits and vegetables and stuff like that, but they put so much stuff in there and they extract stuff from the fetuses and animals and stuff like that. So when I watched the NOI video, they were talking about that if like we all knew that the COV came from bats, that it was a disease or a virus that only bats can give, that they can get. And they were saying that because bats have a high incidence of just being able to, they have very good immune system. Bats does. They have all kind of viruses that they overcome. Like they have like a really top-notch immune system. So that only bats get. So they were saying something about they use some of their bats DNA or whatever when they were making this, what we're seeing in the world today. They use some of that, whatever they got in them, to make the COVID. Just like when they said something about swine flu, that's pig. So they were saying when they said it's swine flu, that means they distracted some of their genes, or some of their genes, some of their DNA, or whatever they did, it distracted. Or am I saying the right word? Not distracted. Whatever the word is, because now I haven't lost my head. My head is lost. But y'all put the word in there. They took it out of them and made it into a virus, and then they put it out in the air so people can get it. Okay, y'all get that? So when they say certain animals, bird flu, swine flu, all that stuff they created, took from these birds, took from these animals, because and put it in a thing, vaccine, whatever, and then not vaccine, the virus or whatever, put it in the air. There you go. Then we get it. Who does this stuff? Yeah, extracted. I hope I said it right the first time. Thank you. Oh Lord, because I said it wrong. Distracted. Oh, y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know I've done that before when me and Jay Wilson got into it. I said the wrong word and he flipped out and made a whole video about it. Oh Lord, well, I'm probably gonna be doing it a lot more. But I am doing it a lot more now, so oh well, who cares now? But anyway, so that's how I'm feeling, y'all. I'm just trying to make it every day. I do get phone calls that come, and I try not to make them worry. And I just say, I'm doing great. Yeah. I don't try to go into it, because just sometimes bringing it up and talking about it, it kind of like traumatized me a little bit, because the way they talked about it when I was at the hospital, like my doctor, my ER doctor, she scared me half to death, and it like did something to my mind. So sometimes I think about it, because when she first seen, I guess when I did all my MRIs and stuff, and when they first saw the lesions on my spine, and her and the cancer doctor just came in the damn ER room, because y'all probably been in hospitals, whatever. And they both were staring at me and grabbed my hand. I was like, what's wrong with these people? I'm already dealing with my blood is gone. I don't know where the hell the blood went. They didn't had to check my rectum, everything. They asking me about had I fallen, do I have they had to, I didn't know nothing about where my blood gone. You know what I'm saying? And they one grabbed my hand on this side, the Indian doctor on the left side, and the white doctor on the right side. I was like, well, now, I'm just looking at them in their eyes. I was getting scared. I was already scared. And then they come telling me they so sorry they found all this stuff. And I was like, what are y'all talking about? I don't know. Whatever they seen, they scared me. They scared me, telling me about these lesions. We don't know it's cancer. We got to send you to the cancer doctor, the cancer floor. I was like, I bust out in y'all know y'all know I cry for everything. I was crying, child was crying. I know my eyes about this big. I thought I got to cry. I was like, what is wrong? What? Who? They were like, yeah, just cry. You can do it. Just cry. Get it out. Cry. We know maybe it runs in your family. I was like, yeah, but no. I was like, what? And these people had scared me half to death. I mean, they was sitting there crying. I was crying, and they was grabbing my hand and rubbing my hand, and by giving me this bad news. So I'm still traumatized by that, And then after that, and then it just snowballed into bad, worse news. I was like, well, I came in here because I'm having difficulty with this, and they telling me all this crazy stuff. So yeah, so I still think about that, and I try not to talk about it, but I know I have to talk about it with y'all. But I try not to really talk about this stuff because it's depressing and it make me depressed. Y'all, I promise y'all, it was like out of a movie. It was like out of a movie. I promise y'all, I was laying there already disgusted, already sad, already don't know my future because I was so afraid of the thing. I was like, and prior to that, I had rushing in my brain, in my head, in my brain. So like the second or third night after I had taken it, y'all know I started going down like on the 28th on that night. I took on the 27th. So I started going down like the 28th. And I started having rushing in my head. It was the weird. I was grabbing my head like this, like, oh my God. And it wouldn't stop for a while. So I was like, oh my God. I'm trying to tell y'all, these symptoms and stuff is crazy. You be feeling like you're going crazy, you crying, everything. I was holding my head and everything for a long time that particular night. So I was so afraid of this thing. I know I should have took it, so don't put that in the chat. But I was just so afraid, and then so I had that going through my mind there at the hospital, and I was like, I don't know what's gonna happen to me. All these thoughts coming to my head. I don't know what's gonna happen to me. I don't know why my blood is gone. I said it's gonna cause more stuff. I was thinking about all this kind of crazy stuff. Is more stuff gonna happen to me? I can't help it not to stop because it does stuff to your cells. So I was like, oh, I'm just all effed up. I was like, I'm all effed up. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Then they come in there and grab this hand and grab this hand. And I'm looking at both of them, and I'm like, what's wrong? Like, what's wrong? Well, we got some bad news. What did you bad news y'all got? And they told me that. I just like, just bust out in tears. Oh my God, I'm gonna die. Y'all heard me. Oh, Jesus help me. Y'all should have heard me. Somebody should have recorded it. I'm gonna die. Just screaming and hollering and crying on, and you just let it out. I was letting it out too. Oh God, I was letting it out. Chaz. You keep it. You cry. You get it all out. You get it all out. Oh Lord. Then I was thinking, why y'all? I don't need two of y'all. Tell me. I guess she needed some help. I guess she said, look, I got to tell this lady this stuff. I don't know how she going to react. So I need you to come on in here and just give her more information and help me out to tell her what we found. Child. So I still think of that in my quiet time. And I just go back into that crying and hollering and screaming. I still go like I'm still there. I go back to it, and I need not to. But sometimes my mind take me back to it, and I just relive the whole shit over and over fucking again, which is horrible. So, Lord, help me, Lord, help me. Bossy said you trying to find the blood. I'm still trying to find the blood too. I ain't had no, menstrual. I had one that month that all that stuff happened. I haven't had one. So when I went to the doctor, she said she see it. I was like, where is that? Is it coming down? It ain't came down. No, we looking for the blood too. I said, I'm going to just be optimistic. And when I go, I've been wearing PADS, just in case it come down. I don't know. But she said she seen it up there. Okay, lady. All right. I'm waiting for it to come down too. I look, ain't nothing there. Okay, I'm just waiting too. Because it's late. It's really late, like a month late, but okay, you say you seen it up there. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. It's terrible. It's terrible. I don't normally talk about it like this, y'all. I don't really talk about it because it's too scary. But since I have to talk about it with y'all, I don't know what to tell y'all. Good luck with that. Good luck and stay prayerful if y'all decide to go that route, because a lot of people are not experiencing anything. A lot of people not experiencing nothing. So that's why I feel like I'm crazy. That's why I don't tell people when they say they did this. I just say, "Oh, great." I try not to say too much because I know what happened to me, and then I say I'm crazy. I just think I you can't tell people stuff because everybody not experiencing it. What can you do? So, anybody got any questions? I don't have my phone set up, so let me see. I can't answer no real personal stuff. This Miss Simply said it may have temporary. Yeah, it did something, but I'm late, and I ain't pregnant either. Shoot, it's about now. I wish I could be proud. So that'll be the answer to everything. Are you pregnant? Yes, I am pregnant. I'm everything's fine with me. These symptoms is coming from pregnancy. But no. No, no, I'm not pregnant. They know they all ask you pregnant? These symptoms sound like that. No, I ain't. Oh, no, you don't sound crazy. Just. Oh, God. Have y'all ever wanted to be pregnant at 49 years old? That way you have all the answers. You know why everything's going on. Okay. The thing is, when you don't know what shit is going on, that's the issue that make you scared. You're like, I don't know. It's so annoying to not know. You just got all these symptoms and problems and don't nobody know shit. Oh, God. Oh, Lord, y'all. Oh, boy. Oh, 57 minutes. Okay. Yeah, and guess what? I now know a couple of people who have been laid to rest because of so yeah, a couple of people. So good luck. I just say good luck to everybody. And yeah. All right, so I guess I'm gonna get ready to go. I done talked y'all to death. I'm sorry, this is not I know, I've been feeling so bad wanting to come, but then I get scared and I don't want to talk, and then I cry, and then I say, because these people don't need to hear this stuff. This stuff, you're supposed to be talking about entertainment. You're talking about woe and sadness and death and gloom. I want to hear this. And I was like, yeah, I know. I don't want to talk about it. It's so sad. Oh, God. Oh, Lord, help me. Help me, Lord. Help me to laugh and keep from crying. You got to laugh to keep from crying, y'all. Mr. YouTube said, no, he ain't never want to be pregnant. Don't you want to be pregnant, Mr. YouTube? Don't you want to be pregnant out there? Oh, my God. Oh, Lord. Oh, relax and try to stay positive in the journey. Everything happened for a reason. Yes, everything happened for a reason. You're right. Yes, we need to hear. Thank you for sharing with us. Yeah, so just in case anybody have the symptoms after the COVID or these things, unfortunately, they may be normal, which is sad. It's sad because you can't work. Some people affect their eating. They lose weight. Some people have the convulsions and the seizures. It's sad that this is a symptom. You know what I'm saying? It's sad. That's the sad thing, that is supposed to help you. If it's this, I think this exacerbated everything. That's the sad part, is that these are some horrible symptoms. feel like you have a heart attack all day. Because every day is new stuff, unfortunately. You don't have the same ones every day. There's new stuff every day. That's the scary part. You go to bed and next day is something else. Just like my whole side of now this one's still with me. That my ear, my whole jaw and my ear, all that's still there. That ain't go away. That still hurt. My ear and my jaw. And when I chew my food, that still hurt. I don't know why that, I've never suffered with anything like that. That didn't, normally, like I said, the symptoms are going away. You have them one day, then a new one. But this one with the ear and stuff, that's still there. That ain't went away. That been 3 weeks. I done took antibiotics. Ain't nothing touched it. I don't know what it is. I think it's fibromyalgia. I don't know. I'm just diagnosing myself. Oh, Lordy, y'all. Y'all know I could talk y'all to death about the same stuff. Somebody say you might not get another one. Oh, my goodness. But it's going to scare me if I don't get another one. I'm scared of that. The doctor said she saw some blood. I'm scared. Where's the blood at? It need to come. I need to see it. I need to see it. I'm scared if they said they seeing stuff up there and ain't coming down. That's scary. Somebody said, Miss Caramel Bunny said, no, ain't no questions. I'm just, yeah. Okay, y'all. Well, I'm going to go. I'm going to go. I'm glad I stayed on my same topic. Y'all know I go all into the world stuff, but that stuff too depressing too. I probably bust out in tears over that. Over talking about Joe Biden. Y'all know I hate him. I said it. I said it. I ain't taking it back. I'm not getting into it either. I'm not. I said it, and I have my reasons. So anyway, you all, I love y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your night. Hey, Miss the real Miss J. Hi, how are you? Yeah, I'm better. I'm gonna go with that. And you just watch the whole video of what the stuff that I go through on a day-to-day, everyday basis. And so I'll keep y'all up to date, definitely what they find when I go get the biopsies and all this stuff I have to get. So I'll keep y'all up to date on that, just in case if anybody ever goes through that. I'll just keep y'all up to date when I have to get the other tests done, because I still have to go through a lot of testing. So, and then because somebody asked me about medication, so they may put me on medication. But right now I'm just on one for the anxiety and depression or whatever. All right. Well, thank you. I hope that won't gross. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna go. I thank y'all, and I'll see y'all again. I'll come to y'all again. I don't know when, but y'all still stay prayerful, okay? And until now, this is what I'm gonna say. If y'all ever come on here and see my daughter or my son talking, that means this. That's what I can say. That means I didn't make it to go further in the world. That's what I'll say. That's what I'll say for that. Because I already said have that planned in my mind about my son and my daughter coming to y'all saying I didn't make it. I got that plan. Okay, y'all. I'll see y'all, and thank all y'all for coming, and I'll see y'all next time. Okay, I love y'all, and my name is Miss Nicole Tyler. All right, y'all can share this video. I think it's good information for people who may be suffering with this. Y'all know what that means. I can't really say all that stuff on here because they probably still gonna shadow ban the video or the CO. So y'all can do that. That'd be great to share it for people who may be going through stuff, to tell them what I told them, what I went through, far as we're still going through different stuff every day. All right, I'll see y'all.